Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be reacting to
K-pop news. NewJeans crossover with Indomie Pop-Up Store. But why did a fan account announce it? Because NewJeans can't.
Welcome back
I've
to the
never heard
channel.
of this
Today,
brand before.
Probably like some sort of Asian brand.
we're diving into a spicy new development. Literally, the popular K-pop group NewJeans is back in the spotlight. But this time, it's not for their music. It's for instant noodles. On April 25th, a fan account announced that a NewJeans
Well, that's the brand. Noodle brand.
Instant noodle.
X Indomie Pop-Up Store will be opening in Seoul. The event will take place in front of Exit 3 at Seongsu Station, running from May 1st to May 13th. At the pop-up, fans, also known as Bunnies, can buy a limited set that includes 20 packs of Indomie's mee goreng noodles and 7 exclusive NewJeans postcards. But here's the catch. This news didn't come from Indomie's official page or from NewJeans agency, Adore. It came from a fan account. Not only that, but the account is also collecting personal information for online orders. That's raising a lot of red flags. Korean netizens aren't holding back.
Someone's gonna get sued.
Yeah, I think this is
Very risky. I wouldn't do it.
I think this is not authorized. They're just trying
No.
to piggyback on NewJeans' name on the Indomie.
Some of the top comments include, is this even allowed? Why is a fan account announcing this? Wouldn't there be legal issues for collecting personal data? And of course, does Hybe even know about this? To be fair, NewJeans was officially named brand ambassadors for Indomie last October. They even launched a Korean ramyeon series together, but there were trademark issues around the word ramyeon, and things have been pretty quiet since. So the sudden appearance of a fan-led pop-up,
If they were an official brand, then maybe there is some sort of deal. You know, or at least there was a deal in place before all the kumbaya went down.
it's confusing, to say the least. This also comes at a tense time for the group. NewJeans is currently caught up in a public conflict with their
Alright. What's next? Oh, there you go.
in the latest developments.
Adore response to Team Bunnies
With
over
a
NewJeans and
quickness.
Indomie. Okay, well,
With the quickness.
what's the response, Adore?
Surrounding
It
K-pop
can't
group
be too. I wouldn't think it's gonna be too harsh.
We're about to find out. What do you feel about these captions that she does, though? Kind of bothers me a little bit. I keep reading them even though I don't need to.
tensions are rising between their label, Adore, and an unofficial fan club known as Team Bunnies. The conflict centers around a recently announced collaboration event between NewJeans and Indomie mee goreng. Let's break down the situation, what's been officially confirmed, and what it means for fans. Earlier this week, popular instant noodle brand Indomie mee goreng announced an exclusive NewJeans pop-up store, scheduled to run from May 1 to May 13 in Seoul's Seongsu-dong area, near Seongsu Station Exit 3. The pop-up event comes as a surprise to many, as NewJeans is currently on an unofficial hiatus from group promotions. This hiatus stems from an ongoing legal conflict between the members and their agency, Adore. Despite the controversy, Indomie confirmed that NewJeans remains affiliated with the brand as official advertising models. Shortly after the announcement, Team Bunnies, an unofficial fan community that has often aligned itself with the members of NewJeans over the agency, revealed its own plans. They launched a demand survey for online orders of a special postcard set from the pop-up event. This included early photo reveals of the postcards and even images from
These postcards. The images. Maybe they're the old photos.
It looks like they've been pre-debut or something.
Yeah.
inside the pop-up store, raising eyebrows across the fandom. The move sparked confusion. Was this survey officially sanctioned? Who was really behind it? And could personal
Bunny's trying to make the coin because you know all them lawsuits are not cheap.
data be at risk? On April 26th, KST
So they are going to donate that to the NewJeans.
No, for themselves. Because wasn't there like lawsuits that Bunnies are suing somebody too?
Oh.
released an official statement directly addressing the situation. Here's a key excerpt. Hello, this is Adore. The members of NewJeans are currently affiliated with Indomie as the brand's official advertisement models. The upcoming pop-up store is being hosted by a partner company after prior approval from Adore. However, Adore would like to clarify that the agency has not engaged in any communications with fan accounts, such as requesting fan accounts to promote the pop-up event or collect information about
they
consumer
have to
demands.
come out
And
and,
yet, we
say
have confirmed that some unauthorized
so
fan
that people don't take advantage of the Bunnies, saying they're operating on the behalf of a fan club for NewJeans.
accounts and fan communities are attempting to collect personal information about fans under the pretext of a demand survey. At this time,
So basically, they're accusing the Bunnies of collecting personal info.
we ask fans to exercise caution so that none incur damages due to this recent incident. Thank you. Although no
This
group
could be
was mentioned by
fraud, for all we
name,
know.
many fans and media outlets interpreted this as a direct reference to Team Bunnies. Reactions from fans and netizens have been mixed. Some expressed concern.
I mean, that was a good way they handled it. I think they're
Yeah,
saying
not too
basically,
harsh.
yeah, they're saying basically, they do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
We can't stop them from
Yeah.
promoting it. They have the right to promote it, but just guys, be careful. If you give them out your personal info, you're not giving it to us. You're giving it to them.
And they should disclose that, so if something
Yeah.
bad was to happen, they can't go and
Yeah,
sue a door.
Yeah, they're basically saying, yeah,
They're not
shit's
liable.
gonna happen. There's not a door that you're gonna have to sue. I don't have a problem with this
I
statement
agree.
whatsoever.
Concern over unauthorized groups attempting to collect personal data, especially during a sensitive time for the group. Others speculated that it may have been Indomie, rather than Adore, that initially contacted Team Bunnies. As of now, Team Bunnies has not released an official statement.
It was probably Indomie because they wanted the promotion, so they said, "Oh, promote to your following," and I think it was Indomie. Yeah, it was a bunch of buzz over nothing. ZEROBASEONE Dorm Controversy. Fans divided over shocking living arrangements. What's going on with ZB1?
Zone's dorm setup is causing major buzz online, and fans are divided. Let's break it down. On a recent variety show, the group's managers revealed that ZEROBASEONE is split into 4 dorms.
ZEROBASEONE. This is the way to say I always read it.
The
Jewel
AI
lives with a
voice.
manager. Terry, Gunwook, and Eugen share a dorm, also with a manager. Matthew and Ricky share another dorm, again with a manager. Hunbin, Hao, and Guvin live together without a manager. The managers explained the dorms were decided by a ladder game and praised Hanbin's leadership in Dorm 4. Some longtime K-pop fans weren't surprised, noting that rookies often dorm with managers. One fan wrote, "Bro, the quarter are something. Isn't it normal for every K-pop idol, especially newly debuted groups, to live in the same dorm as their manager? Y'all need to chill a bit." But others found Jiwoong's situation unsettling, especially since he's 27 years old. One concerned fan commented, "Jiwoong being 1+1 with a manager is devious. What is the grown-ass 27-year gonna do on his own that needs to be supervised?" Tensions rose even higher, as some recalled a past controversy involving one of the group's managers and member Ricky. Still, many defended the setup, reminding everyone it's been industry standard for years. As one fan put it, "I've been a K-pop stan for 2 years now, but I'm only now realizing how new Zeroses truly are." Managers living in the dorms is pretty standard. As the debate continues, one thing's clear. In K-pop, even dorm life can stir passionate discussion. What do you think about ZEROBASEONE's living arrangements? Let's talk about it in the comments.
I guess also, so he's not by himself, lonely.
Well, they're trying to save money clearly,
Yeah.
to have less rooms.
It doesn't bother me. They're roommates.
They're roommates, they're all men.
Yeah.
The
I don't
guy is
think
27 years old.
I don't
so
think it's
not
to
even a
watch over
child.
him.
I don't think so. I think it's to save
It's
money.
yeah, save money. And if things need to be needs to be done, it can be addressed immediately.
I think
To have a person there.
maybe it's awkward for people that have never lived in a dorm. It's like, oh, how you live?
Probably.
But for those who have lived in dorms, it's not uncommon that you live like, if for example, like if you go on
roommates.
if you go like on a school trip and there is, if you have to room like with your coach or something, if it's not like a professional team but it's a school team and it's not unheard of. I mean, I don't know why it's a big deal. It's not.
And it's really easy to be sad when you're by yourself in a room with not much interaction.
The only way I would see this problematic if there was some sort of rumors that the guy came out and said, "Oh, there's like abuse or something going on."
Yeah, if he's not complaining, he's 27.
Yes.
He's a grown-ass man.
But that's the point.
Today,
Like he's not a kid. If he was like a 16-year-old and there's abuse or something, okay, then it's a problem. But the guy's 27. He something happens, he can stand up for himself. Anyway, NewJeans fans are taking legal action. Well, that's what they need the money for. But are they silencing criticism?
Bunnies, the fan group representing NewJeans, announced yet another round of legal action against online posts they claim are malicious. According to their statement released on April 26th, they filed additional complaints on April 25th, targeting posts across Korean communities like Instits, Baku, DC Inside, and FM Korea. They cite false information, defamation, racial discrimination, and sexual harassment as the main issues. Additionally, they confirmed that earlier complaints filed on April 11th are progressing, with an investigator now assigned, and warrants issued to obtain the identities of the users involved. At first glance, protecting public figures from harassment sounds reasonable, but looking deeper, this raises serious concerns about how far fan groups, not even the artists themselves or their official companies, are willing to go to control narratives. There's a growing problem here. When fandoms start organizing large-scale legal crackdowns, it easily crosses into an aggressive policing of free speech. Not every critical or even harsh opinion online constitutes defamation. Not every rumor deserves a lawsuit.
We watched the attorney's reaction yesterday, guys. He explained to us what the defamation is, so y'all know how I feel about this, but it is what it is.
If Team Bunnies believes that any unfavorable discussion about NewJeans is malicious, they're contributing to a toxic culture where public figures are insulated from any form of accountability or honest critique. It's especially worrying when vague terms like false information are thrown around without transparency.
How I understood from what attorney said, the main difference between defamation and opinion is saying, I think. If you say I think, it's an opinion. If you state it, like it's like if I said LeBron James is the GOAT. That's like I stated as a fact. If I said I think LeBron James is a GOAT, it's an opinion. In reality, though, if I say LeBron James is a GOAT, it is my opinion, though. That's what I think. So it's like, to me, it's like the both are the same. But under Korean law, it seems like there's a line drawn there. It's just, it is what it is.
Who decides what's false? Who decides what's defamatory? Without clear definitions, this opens the door to silencing critics and creating an online environment ruled by fear of legal retaliation, not by open discussion. NewJeans are global
Well, courts decide, and courts seem they have set precedents what it is, so this has been decided already.
Celebrities now, not private individuals. With fame comes scrutiny. Trying to legally intimidate everyone who says something negative doesn't just look insecure. It undermines their public image in the long run.
Yeah,
in a time when K-pop companies...
I certainly agree that if you try to shut down people that criticizing you, just looks like they're right. Like, if you truly don't care or think they're wrong, you ignore them. But if there's some truth to them, you try to shut it down. That's how I see it. So the fact that they try to go after somebody who criticizes, to me, that there's truth to the statements then.
And fandoms increasingly weaponize legal threats against internet users. It's worth asking, are they protecting the artists? Or are they trying to sanitize public opinion to an unrealistic, uncritical standard? If NewJeans and their community truly want long-term respect...
The latter. That's what they're doing. They're trying to make sure that nobody can criticize their little idols.
Hey everyone, welcome back.
NMIXX Lily Said, what? Her savage response went viral.
Back to the channel. Today, we're talking about a moment from the K-pop world that's going viral for all the right reasons. It's a powerful reminder of why positivity and respect are so important. And it all starts with NMIXX's Lily. During a recent live broadcast, Lily was doing what she does best, chatting openly with fans.
Where they say there's a video compilation of her doing strange things, but it wasn't strange.
That's her, yeah.
Oh.
Questions and sharing some fun moments. Fans love how genuine and relaxed she always is during these lives. But this time, two particular fan requests stood out. And Lily's responses showed just how thoughtful and self-aware she really is. First, one fan asked Lily to sing off-pitch, basically to sing badly on purpose. At first, it might seem like harmless fun.
Yeah, you guys posted it on Discord, so she was getting dragged for singing off pitch.
But Lily immediately understood the bigger...
How the fuck can you win? Somebody asks you to sing off pitch, you sing off pitch, they take that clip. Oh, look, she can't sing.
That's a setup.
She explained.
For punchline on duct tape.
Absolutely not. I hate it when I sing off pitch. Why would I do that on purpose? No, I mean, it's all fun and games until someone takes just that part and is like, oh, you guys think she's a good singer? I'm not gonna fall for that. I know how the internet works. This is a cruel place.
In just a few words, Lily highlighted
she
something really
back.
important. In today's online world, even an innocent joke can be twisted, clipped, and used to tear someone down, especially for idols. Every second is recorded, and even moments meant in fun can be taken out of context. Her honesty was refreshing. It showed that she's not only aware of how tough the internet can be, but she's also protecting her craft and her image without being negative toward the fans. It was a mature, professional response that many people admired. But the second moment, and maybe the most talked about one, came when another fan asked Lily, who is prettier, Lily Bae or Haewon? Right away, Lily shut it down in the best way possible. She said,
Excuse me? Never ever compare women who are all amazing. Why are we comparing? They can all be pretty at the same time. Anyway.
Once again, Lily didn't just brush it off. She took the opportunity to send a real message. In the K-pop industry, where idols, especially women, are often unfairly compared, it was powerful to hear her stand up and say that...
I don't think they're being unfairly compared. I think comparing is just part of the competition. It's normal. You compare everybody. You compare athletes. You compare stars.
Why set her up?
No, I'm
and
not
have
saying...
a clickbait title. Oh, Lily said...
Why? To have a clickbait moment. That's why. So she responded great. But I don't think comparing in itself is bad. We always compare everybody. We live in a competitive world.
Everyone deserves to be celebrated without being put against each other. Her words quickly went viral, and fans both in Korea and internationally praised her for her sincere, heartfelt attitude. One fan wrote, "The way she looks back at the camera in the end makes me feel like I'm an amazing, pretty woman." Another commented, "She really is the best thing to happen in K-pop." Lily's responses show that being a great idol isn't just about singing and performing. It's about using your voice to spread positivity, to encourage others, and to protect your own dignity in a world that can sometimes be cruel. It's moments like these that remind us why kindness, honesty, and respect matter so much, not just in K-pop, but everywhere. Hopefully, more idols and more fans.
Yeah, she handled it well.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.